Hi beauties, it's Jean Piersanti with Beauty and the Stamper, and it is time for another Technique Tuesday. So I'm going to be using the Biggest Wish and the Sailing Home. We're going to be using the lighthouse, these little birds, and this small sail boat there. And then we're going to be using the hello and then friend. So let's go ahead and get started. I've got all my stamps on blocks. I've got my colors out. We're going to be using some Pumpkin Pie, Mango Melody, Misty Moonlight, and some So Saffron. We're also going to be using some blending brushes. And I'm going to be using a piece of basic white. That piece is going to be 5 1/4 by 4. And then I've got So Saffron card base. That is an 8 1/2 by 11 cut in half and then scored in half. And then we are going to come with that basic card base of 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. You can use it in whatever style you want. If you want it to be like that, if you want it to be like that, it's all up to you. So let's go ahead. I think I'm going to use it in this style here, and let's go ahead. If you do see anything that you'd like to order, my online site is jeanpersanti.stampinup.net. I did not purposely match my nails to that, but there you go. All right, let's go ahead and do what we're gonna do here. So this technique, I'm thinking I'm making it up. It's kind of a masking technique. It's kind of a blending technique. We're just gonna play along, right? So we're gonna decide how we want this. So I think I want to put the lighthouse here, obviously some birds up here, and a sailboat probably somewhere right in here. And then hopefully that gives me room for my hello friend. Okay, I think we're good. And then I want to do it in kind of like a sunset, beachy, right? So I'm going to think about where my colors are. And so I'm going to do this one in a Misty Moonlight. So I'm going to ink that up. And we're going to go right there. Beautiful. I love bringing out some of the old stuff, right? And then I think we're going to go with Hello Friend right here. And I'm going to put my friend right down here off to the corner. Just like that. I put a little bit of blue on there. Every time. I was just telling my friends how you can rely on me to, to go ahead and mess something up every single time. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some Pacific Point as well to give it a different color blue for that hello. So we're going to get that hello all nice on there. Very well. And then I'm going to put that right over this one. So it says hello friend. So we've got that part of it done. And we're going to get some of the Mango Melody. And we'll get some of that on here. Just like that. And then we're going to get a little bit of the pumpkin pie for our birds We're going to do one right there. Right? So we've got that all done. And you're like, what a hodgepodge. That's okay. We're now going to start adding in a little bit of artistic masking. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get out my So Saffron because that's kind of the color that I have right in here. And it is lighter than this one. And then I'm going to take one of my square Post-it notes. And this is a 2x2. So I'm going to take and square this off. And I'm going to use my little guy here. To square it perfectly. Okay, I'm going to do that. Now I'm going to get out, like I said, that's So Saffron. And I'm going to get out my yellow blender here. And I'm going to hold that down. And we're going to just go around just like this. I'm going to hold that down. Okay, so we've got that just like that. And you see how that has blocked that off? And then I'm going to go ahead and go with the pumpkin pie, I think is where I'm going next. We're going to take this guy again, and we're going to move him and place it right over here. Let's see if that's the highest I could go. I could go a little bit higher. There we go. And I'm going to take the pumpkin pie, and I'm still using my yellow. You could use your red or you can use your yellow, whatever you feel best at. And I'm going to start doing that down here. And we are making another square here. Since these guys are the same pumpkin pie, they're only going to be a little bit yellow there. Or a little bit of the pumpkin pie. Okay. And then I'm going to get my take your pick tool because now I need to grab that. And see that? Isn't that nice? I love it. This is one of my favorite techniques, just to add some art to it. So we're going to come over here. And we will block off that piece there. And now we're going to add some of our blue. And I think I'm going to go with the Pacific Point because I don't want to cover all that up. So it's a little bit lighter. I'm not going to use my yellow there. I'm going to look for my bluer one, which is right here. There we go. I'm just going to start off and I'm going to go up here. And when those colors mix, they're going to make different colors as well. And so I'm going to go up into that white. And see how it's going to make some like water right there. Just like that. And we've got that lovely blue going in there. And you just keep blending. All right, beautiful, beautiful colors coming out here. So I'm going to take that Pacific point and get this little guy out again. Oh my goodness, I'm loving this. So you see all these different artistic ways there. And then I'm going to do one more. And that one's going to go, well, I think I'm going to go right here. And now we're going to use that Misty Moonlight. Much darker, but I don't want it to be that dark. So I'm going to use some of that right into here. And that's how we're creating different shapes, different hues. But we don't want this to get lost in there. And if you wanted to, you can bring it up into there. I'll show you it before. See those different hues? If you want it to make an actual square, just again, go along this, not too dark, very lightly, and it's gonna give you a very light square. So when we're doing this, you can't really tell too much, right? But once I remove this, then you'll see that it did create this square. And it's just beautiful. All right, I'm gonna wait until the end here. Now I still have that blue. I don't like it, but we are going to fill that in with some gems because that's what we do. So I'm going to leave that on there so we can reveal. At the end, I'm going to get out my Stampin' seal. And if you want these directions, I'm going to go ahead, and this is my Technique Tuesday, so it will be on my blog. You know what I think I'm going to do? Oh, goodness, guys. I want to get a little bit of a frame. So, I know, right when I'm almost done, I want a little bit of a frame, so I'm going to get out. You think I'm all done. I'm going to get out a mat. And what was this again? This was 4, right? 4 by 5 1/4. So this needs to be, let's go with just a real teensy weensy little one. We'll go with 4 1/8. And then if we went with 4 1/8, then we need to go with 4 3/8. And that would give me a little Night of Navy border. So here we go. And if you know me, every time I'm going to grab this little guy and I'm going to pop my Label Me Lovely this time. And then I'm going to do the same thing on this side. And so that way I have these great pieces when I need them. Nobody's going to be the wiser on this. Well, this is what we'll do. I'm going to put that little border there. You'll see why having a border is going to come out so nice. So now I'm going to go ahead and do this. Another nice little border there. And did you see the difference that adding that border made? Right? So lovely. Okay, who's ready? Let's see this. Yes. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So artistic. And all we did was use a Post-it note. And now we're going to get out our little rhinestones. I'm going to use, I hope these are still available. I don't know. The little holiday rhinestone basic jewels. They may not be. I don't know. But I'm going to take a big one and cover that up. Look at it, it's gone. And then I'm going to take a little one and put that right there. And then I'll take one more. And I'm going to put that right here on the I for friend. And there we go. That is my card. I hope you like it. It is artistic masking is what I would call this technique. If you have a different name for it, let me know. And tell me, what is your favorite square? I think I love this square here. And I love this here with that white. So pretty. All right, beauties, I hope you like this. If you do, please give me a big thumbs up. I will be doing these Technique Tuesdays every Tuesday. I also have free tutorial Fridays, but I'll put the link down below so you can click on that. You can always go to beautyandthestamper.com to find both the video and the instructions. And I will see you later. Bye.